Going
Yes,
live.
I did.
Good. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Service Box. My name is Tim Baggers, joined by TJ Bamba, the LPRT Commissioner, and special guest Jessica Parrilla. Jessica, thanks so much for joining me. And TJ, if you would just tell us a little bit about you and your racquetball career to start.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be able to be here to talk to you guys. And nothing now. We are in quarantine, and I miss the courts a lot. I miss the tour, but also I'm happy to take a small rest. So I guess we're going to come back with more energy.
And if you would, tell us a little bit like how you started playing racquetball and how you found the sport.
Okay, my dad was a player since he was young, so he played with Mexico's team. And first, he was a player. Oh, sorry, this is Yoda. Vete, Yoda. Sorry. So my dad used to be a player, and from Mexico's team, and after that, he started to be a coach. So I always love all sports because in my family we was used to it to live with sports, all kind of sports. But I practiced taekwondo, volleyball, and then I was very in love with basketball. But after that, I was like trying to do a individual sport because I get a little bit desperate with the team sport. So I tell to my dad, you know what, Dad, I want to play tennis or racquetball. I was 13 years old. So he told me like, okay, just choose one because the technique is very different. So you have to choose one. Doesn't matter which one, but choose just one and focus on that one. So I say, okay, so let's play racquetball. And I start playing racquetball. And on the first junior national in that year, that for making on the Mexico's team, you have to be number one, two, or three. So I get the third place, and I went to my first World Junior Championship, and I fell in love with the sport.
So your brother plays as well. What is it like playing in a family of racquetball players? Is it competition? Do you like playing your brother and your dad, or is it you're separate?
It's actually very fun because all the time we are with competition, and we every day we talk about racquetball. Even if for example now in quarantine we're not getting on the course, but we still talking about racquetball, watching videos. And I love to play with my dad. He used to be tough. I mean, he's still playing good, but at the beginning when I was younger, it was very tough to play with him because he made me so mad, and he tried to make me mad when we was playing and making jokes and hey, you can get that ball, and hey, you skip that. But now I learned a lot about that, and I still playing with Andre because my brother, he's a very good player. And I used to beat him all the time, but not anymore. And he's a good player. I really enjoy to train with him and play with him. It helps me a lot for get a better level. He's very fast. And we are a racquetball family,
Mhm.
and we love the sport. We talk about the sport all the time.
TJ, before we get to the questions, and if you're watching and have a question for Jessica, just put it in your chat box and we can ask them. But you've seen Jessica play for several years now as the commissioner. How would you describe the way she plays?
So, Jessica, you know I love you, and I love to watch you play because you play with your heart and your soul. I mean, you're all in every time. I think a lot of people may not know this about you, but off the court, you have aspirations of being an actress, and I've seen some of that. Not just on the court while you're playing, because you can be very dramatic, especially when you don't like the referee's call, but off the court as well. I mean, I'm thinking back to our Boston event when we had a Halloween tournament and you dressed up and nobody knew who you were, and you were such an amazing actress. What are you, I mean, I'm talking about off the court right now. What are your aspirations off the court?
Well, now I'm in a point of decisions, and because I was working in a TV show in Mexico City. Sorry, this is my dog. He's screaming to me who I'm talking. Stop, Yoda. Sorry. So I was saying I used to work in a TV show in Mexico, and I left the show for play full time racquetball. And I say, okay, when I get 30, maybe 31, I'm going to forget about racquetball and start again with the TV shows and actress things. But now I don't know. I really enjoy the acting things. It's one of my favorite things. The movies are one of my favorite things. But now I think I want to still focus on racquetball a few years more, and let's figure out what happened in a couple of years.
Well, you can still use your drama on the court. I've seen you actually melt down the glass wall in Kansas last year. You didn't like the call and you just melted on the glass, just
I
like
think I was a referee, right, Jessica?
Unbelievable, I said.
I loved it. Loved it.
I
Um,
mean, I think I'm a very passionate person. I always do all the things with all my heart, with all the love I have. So that's why maybe sometimes I can look dramatic, because I really enjoy it. So I'm very passionate, and I mean it is what it is. If I feel happy, I will show I'm happy. If I'm not, you will notice easily. So I don't know. I really enjoy to play racquetball.
Awesome. Let's get to some questions because they're already coming in. Megan Shelton, who we all know, the Sheltons are great supporters of the LPRT. She says, what is your favorite exercise to do off the court?
Oh, hi, Megan. She's a very good friend of me. I send you some ox, Megan. One of my favorite exercise. I don't know. I really enjoy to train a lot, but I think I like to do legs workout. Like on gym, the day we have to work legs, I really enjoyed it. I like to do weights and like a heavy exercise for the legs, and I really enjoyed it.
Good. And Kevin Martin says, do you watch film or the matches of your opponent? If you do you pay attention to what they're doing on the court, or do you pay attention to what you're doing on the court?
Yeah, actually, we always watch the videos of the games. Sometimes we watch my games, so we focus on what I'm doing most of all when I saw my games. But also sometimes I just watch the videos of my opponents, and we take notes about everything they are doing on the game. So all the time we watch videos and we focus on both sides. I have to see my opponent, and also I have to focus on what I'm doing or what I'm doing wrong for work on it.
Next question is from Herb Garcia. It says, hi, Tim and TJ. Hi, Jessica. Glad you're on tonight and hearing some of your history. Is there a particular player on tour you really enjoy beating in particular or look forward to playing?
I think I always enjoy beat someone. Everyone.
Yeah, but come on, Jessica.
I mean, everyone enjoyed to beat someone, but I have to say it. I enjoy play with Carla because she's a very near friend of mine, and she gets so mad when we are playing that sometimes I'm laughing a little bit, like because she's so cute for me. I mean, she's one of my best friends, and when she's playing, she's like cute, but she's getting mad, and inside of me, I'm like, oh my god, Carla, like it's fun, but not in a bad way. I enjoy to play with her because she's my friend and she gets so mad. And when we finish the game, I always tell her like, "Hey, I love you, Carla. Did you remember when you skipped that ball? Ha ha ha!" Like, but we are friends inside and out of the court. Even if sometimes we hate each other when we're playing.
Megan again, and she wants to know who has the better shoes, you or Andre?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough question, Megan. I think Andre have more special edition shoes than me, so probably
It's a
he beat
tough
me.
competition. It's a
Yeah,
tough competition.
it's a tough competition because both we love shoes, we enjoy to wear shoes, but he knows more about shoes than me because sometimes I'm just like, did you saw that pink shoes? And he's like, those are not a pink shoes. Those shoes name is this, and this is the brand, and he knows more about shoes than me.
Back to racquetball. Rizwan Rashid says, "Why aren't you playing doubles with Nancy anymore?"
I mean, it's we've been working together for a long time, and we still been very good friends. But sometimes the results didn't came how we expect. So my team and I decide to change the things for see if we have the results we're trying to find out. So it was a difficult decision because when you are a friend of your partner and it's not just your partner on the court and it's also your friend outside, it's tough to say like, we don't have to play anymore because the results didn't came how we expect. But it was it was that. I mean, we still been friends. It was nothing personal. It was just talking about the sport. So the results didn't came how we expect, and I have to change. Also, it was very difficult to train together because she's living in other city, and now I'm playing with her in Rivera, who is also my friend, and she's living on the same city I do. We train on the same club. We see each other every day, so it's much easy to train with someone who's living on the same city than you, and you can train with her and practice frequently, and most in doubles that is very necessary.
TJ, on tour, do you see that most doubles players play with somebody they live in the same city, or is it just kind of a broad, you just playing with people from wherever and you just play together at tournaments?
I think the teams that have success tend to play together consistently. Some of those, like our number one doubles team, Paula and Samantha, Paula Longoria and Samantha Salas, they do happen to live in the same town, same city, so they do play together. But some of the ones that, like Jessica and Nancy, who weren't having the success they wanted, like Jessica said, they mixed it up, tried to play with somebody else to just looking for different results.
And I have to say, it was really fun in the last tournament watching you and Aaron play Nancy and help me out, Ana Laura together, and that was a really close match, and it was full of excitement. So it was definitely a lot of drama. Next question is from Dick, and he says, you do leg workouts. How many days do you rest between your workouts?
I'm working Monday to Saturday, and Sunday it's a free day. So depends of the season, because sometimes in pre-season we train Monday to Sunday, but obviously the days, some days are harder than others. But when we are in season, and sometimes we travel and we come back to home for a few days and then we come back to tournament, we just train the days we stay here, or sometimes we need to take a rest. But normally it's 6 days a week, most of all the time.
And Sean says you've got a unique swing. Is it something that you've always used, or do you try to change your swing and learn new techniques as you get better as a player?
I mean, my swing, I think it's been doing the same swing since I start, because I start with my dad and he was my coach since I start. But we always try to improve some things for getting better on the court. But I think my swing, it's been the same. Just a few corrections my dad sometimes did to me, but I think it's the same.
Okay. Yasid says, how do you prepare yourself mentally? And I think what he's trying to say is, before a big match, how do you get ready to be your best when you play the match?
I mean, I have a ritual, like the ritual I do every time on the tournaments, like every day before a match. So normally I get prepared 1 hour before the my match time. So I arrive 1 hour before to the club. I try to warm up. I have my warm up, always the same warm up, always the same songs. I hear most of all always the same playlist, and then I do some mental exercise that my psychologist give it to me. So we work a lot and we practice all this exercise when I'm at home on or training, but also I have to do it every time on my rituals before my games.
Okay, well, we actually have a little bit of video of some of your matches, and we wanted to show a couple of them. So let's take a quick look at these.
Okay.
And we talked about a little bit of the emotion, and even in simple points, we see the fist pumps and the talking and all that, right?
Yeah, like I told you, I mean, you two guys know me a lot because you saw me every tournament playing, and I really enjoy it. Sometimes people tell me like, "Why you get so mad, Jessica? Don't get so mad." But I actually enjoying like talk to myself, scream a little bit. Like I feel like I took out some energy I have inside of me when I'm playing, and I get relaxed when I speak or I scream or I do like yeah or things like that always help me to keep me mentally on the game. Maybe it's my style. I don't know.
So one of the questions is, when did you actually start playing the LPRT?
Oh my god, that's a good question. I think I start. I hope TJ don't let me lie because I'm not sure, but I think it was like
I'm going to look it up for you.
okay. Tell me
I'm,
because I'm not
I
sure,
will.
but I think it's like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe.
Probably more
Okay.
than that, because I actually remember playing against you when I was on tour,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
been a while since I haven't played.
Yeah,
So
but because I start to play the tour, but I play like one per stop, two per stops, maybe in some places, or when the tournament was near or the flights was cheap. But like full time, I think maybe 6 or 5 years, but I'm not sure.
So 2008, 2009 was the first time that you really played on tour,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
you just played the one tournament, and the next year just one tournament. But it wasn't until 2013, 2014 you played 6 tournaments, and then 9, 10, 12, and we could see you start to kind of progress up the rankings. But then what happened? One tournament, you got injured. Tell us a little bit about that experience of being injured and not being able to play.
Well, it was very tough. I broke my knee and I mean my meniscus and the CLT. I think it's in English. Sorry for my bad English,
That's okay.
but it was in a nationals here in San Luis Potosí, and it was very tough. I think it's one of the most difficult things I have to improve on my life because it was very tough. 1 month at home, all my leg was in mobility for maybe 5 weeks. So it was tough, but I have to admit it. In one point of that situation, I thought I never come back to play racquetball again. But I'm happy that we come back, and I think I'm getting there. But also, I thought it will be easier to come back, and it was very very tough.
Was it hard because of the seed that you had, and so you had to play the better players early, or just the confidence of being able to play knowing you're okay?
I think it's more like for the rhythm, like come back with the rhythm you used to have, like your level. Cause I was start playing again, and now like, oh my god, I feel like a B player or C player. What's going on with me? So I get frustrated because I used to do things easier there, or my legs move faster. And at the beginning, I feel like very slow, and I wasn't playing how I used to. So it was difficult to me come back with the rhythm and the level I used to have. But I mean, working and just with time and patience and more work, it will come in again.
So another question, Randy Root, I think you know, says, who is the shortest guy you have played doubles with?
The shortest guy. Oh my God, Randy. Hi, Randy. I say you a lot of hugs. Randy's a very good friend of mine. Uh, Randy, I think you are the short guy of play. He's such a good player, and we have fun playing doubles outdoors. We play outdoors a long time ago, and I really enjoy it. And the last tournament in Kansas, we also play doubles, and I really enjoy to play with you, Randy. And he is that guy.
Well, TJ, I want to bring you in at this point because Randy Root is a big supporter of the LPRT and obviously has a major tournament in Kansas City, which was scheduled for June. Can you give us an update of where we are with that?
Yes, actually, we have an update as today, and I'll actually correct you, Tim. Randy Root is the biggest supporter of the LPRT. He has, I mean, we're so grateful to have him on our team. We appreciate all of you, everything about you, Randy. So, I said on our last live chat, this is a really difficult time, and this was a really difficult decision for me. But unfortunately, we decided to not cancel, but postpone that Kansas event that was scheduled for June. I know the players are looking forward to that, but it's just too much unknown out there in the world right now, and players traveling from all different countries coming into Kansas. So we just thought it best that we postpone. Tentatively, we'll have the event in mid-August. We haven't made that final decision yet, but that's our hopeful plan. So again, thank you to Randy. He's great, really great.
Well, we're excited, of course, that we're not having to cancel this and we can just move it, and hopefully everything will be in a position where we can get out to Kansas City in August. Do you want to just take a break? Let Jessica kind of breathe for a second. We'll show a little commercial and we'll be right back. And Jessica has disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm sorry. Sorry.
We know you're doing something else on your phone. Let's keep going with the questions. A couple of questions have come through and about the stay-at-home battle, which you were a participant in. Charlie Pratt's online, Scott McClellan's online. They were both involved, and they said, "Hola, Jessica. Did you enjoy the stay-at-home battle, and will you watch the junior battle in April?"
Of course, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It was very fun, and it was fun to watch all the players doing the exercise and having fun and left and saying you're doing wrong this, you're doing good this, you were faster. I really enjoy. And actually, Charlie, oh my God, you surprised me, Charlie. Uh, he's one of the biggest players I know. I think he's the only one vegan player I know, and he's very strong for that lifestyle. But I really enjoy it, and I hope to see the junior battle on this April.
You know what? We have to give a shout out to LPRT player Cheryl Lotz, who, with her teammates Charlie Pratt and Tony Carson, won the stay-at-home battle. So congratulations to them. They did an awesome job. I enjoyed watching the whole event.
They did a great TA. I was very surprised with Cheryl too. I was like, oh my God, did you really stay there for 13 minutes, 16 minutes? I mean, they do it great, and I really enjoy it.
Amazing.
Okay, next question. Oh, it just moved. There we go. Andrew says, Jessica, I love watching your passion and emotion on the court. The game needs more of it. Do you do anything on the court on purpose, intentionally, to get in the head of your opponent?
Sometimes it's like like for example, a serve gets mad to the other one, or the serve to serve that serve, he will get mad if you don't stop to doing that serving specifically. But normally the all things, I mean, I try just to be me and do what I feel in that moment. But it never it's like personal thing with the other player.
So you're using things to gain an advantage, but it's not to, against the other player. It's just to help you win.
Exactly. Yeah, it never is personal, because I mean, most of all of the players in the tour are my friends outside the courts, and we have a very good relationship. So for me, it's important to have the respect to the other players always, and I really appreciate their friendship. So I never like to do like personal things on the court. Sometimes we, as a personal players, we have mistakes on the court, but not never it's personal. At least for me, no.
Well, I think we have another video to show you. Let's take a look at this one.
Okay.
A little music going on in the background. This is going to be a party atmosphere this weekend. We have the disco, we have the lights. We certainly have some great entertainment on the court. Look at that from Jessica Parrilla.
So let me ask you, do you prefer forehand or backhand?
Which one I prefer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like a lot the forehand. This is a forehand, right?
Backhand.
Backhand. Sorry.
Yes,
I like more the backhand.
Is that why you play backhand in doubles?
Oh yes. Normally, I always ask to my partner where she feels more comfortable. But if she asks me where do you feel more comfortable, I like more backhand. I don't know why, but I really enjoy it.
Another question came in about growing the sport, and it says that the number of American players, I'm assuming USA, Canada, is small compared to Mexico and other countries in South America. In your opinion, how can we grow participation in the sport?
Oh, I mean, I think it's a very important work with the young people, because we need more young people start to playing, and in a lot of countries there is older people playing. So I think they need a good coaches who get motivated the young people for keep them playing, and that's how sport can be growing and growing in every country or every city, making the young people playing the sport and keep them motivated.
And when you practice, this is Jose. He says, when you practice, do you play with the guys or do you have other women you can play against? And do you have a preference?
I normally train always with Monse Perez, Erin Rivera, who is also my doubles partner, and my brother Andre. This is a small team. We train together on mornings. So I normally used to play with them, but also I play at night. So at night there's a lot of young players on the club I train in La Loma. That it's a very cool club. So I train there, and I like to play with men and women's, but I prefer to play with men's because normally they have a higher level, and that helps me a lot get high my level too.
And Sean wants to know, do you have a favorite practice drill when you're on the court? What kind of drill is the one you prefer to do the most?
Well, I like to do the drills in partner when you practice the shots with a partner, because it's fun. It's more fun. Sometimes if I'm just alone, I mean, depends of the day, because I also like to train alone. But when I train with someone, I enjoy it a little bit more. Like I have more pressure to do it perfectly or for do it better. So I like to train in partners the shots.
Well, we have another video to show you talking about playing perfectly. Let's take a look at this one.
Okay.
Good pickup from Perea. Munoz goes defensive. It leads to a setup for Perea. She goes down the line, and Munoz dives and grabs it. Another pickup for Munoz. And she can't get to that one. Vamos, let's go, says Perea.
Playing against Carla Munoz, who you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Now you're making me miss play the tour while we're in quarantine. Come on. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I love the long rallies. I love to dive. I love to make the other player dive and win the point. I mean, I really enjoy it. And I just kind of abide, like say, vamos. And always, I remember once we was in New York, I think, I say, vamos, Jessica Guadalupe. And all the players was laughing because I say Guadalupe. And I don't even know why I say it, but I was so mad with me that I say Jessica Guadalupe, that's not my name, but I don't even know what I say. And they was laughing a lot about me. What the hell are you saying?
One of the things that I see when I see you play, you like to hit it hard. It's almost like you just, even if you don't have to hit it hard, you just enjoy hitting it hard.
I don't know why. Andre always told me, like, relax your arm, Jessica. You don't have to hit hard. But I think I'm very aggressive, or I like to be aggressive. So that's what I do most. But also sometimes I enjoy to just touch the ball a little bit, like my brother do. He's very good on it. But I don't know. Maybe I like to be aggressive, to be strong, and I don't know.
Alfonso says, hi, Jessica, love from Puerto Rico. When the virus curfew is lifted, are you coming to Puerto Rico? If you do, we have a small group of older players at the YMCA, San Juan, but we are big fans.
Oh, thank you, Alfonso. A lot of folks to Puerto Rico. I have a lot of good friends in Puerto Rico. And actually, I'm planning to go because I have a few friends from the show I was working on, Exatlon, and a couple of friends are from Puerto Rico. So we've been a few months planning this trip, but now with this situation, but I hope after this, I can go to Puerto Rico, and for sure, I will let you know for play a little bit.
And TJ, this might be a question for you as well, but Ben says, are you planning to go to Bolivia next year to play in the American Irish tournament?
We hope so. I mean, we under unfortunate circumstances this year, not necessarily the coronavirus, but just elections in Cochabamba and some strife, some riots in Cochabamba, Bolivia. We weren't able to go this year, but it was an amazing tournament for us last year, and I absolutely hope that it will be on our schedule again in spring of 2021. I'd love to go. We had a great time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got to show you another little clip of Jessica playing. Let's take a look here and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
She's laughing already.
Perea looking back at the referee, making sure she's watching the encroachment line as she hits this high lob. Forehand side, giving her a setup. Another setup. And she puts this one away, front right corner.
If you were to look at all of the matches you've played, what has been your most favorite match to play?
Oh my God, I don't know. It's so tough to choose one. Well, the last ones I remember. I remember one with Natalia Mendez that we have a long rallies. Like, I mean, we finished the game, and 30 minutes after she came to me like, "Oh my God, I was tired with that long rallies, Jessica. What's going on with you?" Lot or with also with when the other player is diving, but I enjoy diving. I like to dive a lot, and I remember that match. I dive a lot, and but it's difficult to choose just one match because oh my God, I like. I mean, I always enjoy all most of all the matches.
Another
So
question. Sorry, go ahead, TJ.
you and Natalia Mendez had a battle, a five. I think we were at 5 games at the time in Chicago. I think it was last
Yes.
year in Chicago. That was just an amazing match. Might have been this year. Maybe we were at 3 games, but you two head to head, you guys have a really fantastic match.
Yeah, I enjoy to play with her, and she's also a good.
Uh-oh.
There it is, and I mean, she's a good player, and I enjoy to play with her.
Dick wants to know if you're playing a match and you have a serve that is working for you, do you keep using that serve until the opponent figures it out, or do you change it knowing that they probably will figure it out?
I like to keep it. I mean, if you have a service working on you and you are making points with that serve, just still using it, And sometimes, even if my serve, I have a good drive serve. Sometimes, if a couple of them are short serve, I still on it because I know if I make the serve, I can make good points and come back to the game. So normally, if it's working my serve, I still on it.
Well, let's give Jessica just a minute to regroup. It's a lot of talking for her. TJ, I want to turn to you and ask you a little bit about the LPRT and kind of sponsorship and supporting the LPRT. How can people do that, given the what could be a very, very busy season coming up?
First of all, we do have a very busy, potentially, I mean, hoping the world opens up, a very busy fall schedule. We have a lot of opportunities for sponsorship, partnerships, single event sponsorships, as well as advertising opportunities on our website, on our stream, on our match stream. We also have an opportunity here on the service box as we do while we're in quarantine. Basically, we have an opportunity with the service box. We don't have a sponsor for this actual service. This is an opportunity for somebody who's looking to advertise their business. I mean, everybody's watching online. Everybody's looking for something right now, so it's available. I mean, we love creativity. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me at tj@lprtour.com. Oh, there it is. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you and what you're interested in. It's a good opportunity. These ladies are amazing. I mean, Jessica, you're amazing. This is a good advertising opportunity for a lot of businesses.
And we should also mention, if you have ideas of how we can fundraise or find sponsorships, to reach out to TJ as well, because we're always looking for good ideas, right? We're trying to do this service box, the live interviews, and try to get creative, because why not? We have the opportunity to do it. So if you have some ideas that we haven't thought of, hey, you should do this, or you should interview this person, we're all for it. Just reach out to us and happy to do that. Okay, let's move on. Jessica, let's move on with another little clip. I know you enjoy these.
Okay.
On the right side. Good get. Salas Goes to the ceiling. Another good get. Oh my goodness.
I love it when you win a point like that and you just kind of walk forward like I'm the boss. This is my court.
Yeah, Jessica, I believe that was a big win for you. You won against Samantha Salas in Chicago in November 2019. Samantha Salas, #3 on tour. Big win, huh? I mean, at that point, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I actually think that tournament was one of the tournaments when I really feel I come back since my surgery. Like the tournament before, I still feeling I'm not on my level yet, and that tournament, I feel like I'm coming back. I'm getting my level. I'm here because I can, because we work a lot, and now I'm watching some results from the all hard work we've been doing. So after that tournament, I really feel very good, and I don't know. I also enjoy it, and Samantha's a very tough player. I mean, in the tour now, I think it's difficult to say there are someone that's not a top player because all the girls are tough. They are training hard. They prepare for every single stop. So it's hard to be on top 10 or in top 13 because all the girls are top players. So in this tournament, I feel like I'm coming back, and this is who I am, playing good now.
And one of the things that was impressive this year is how well you did in the Mexican national, and even qualifying for the Mexican team. I describe what it feels like to compete for your country, but also be in a position where because of the virus you can't go to the World Championships this summer.
Well, for me, come back to the team was very special. Was very important. I was working for come back to the team for a couple of years, and the things didn't came how I want to. The first year I didn't play how I supposed to. The next one I just coming back from my surgery, and this year coming back, I feel like very happy. I enjoyed to come back with the team, making the finals on Mexico's nationals was very uh, very emotional for me and very important because how I say when I get the surgery, I thought that I don't even thought I'd come back to play racquetball again, and I told that I still working hard. So when you saw the results, it's very I don't know. It makes me feel very happy and very proud of me and the team and my family who support me all the time. And now it's fun because we can play now. I mean, I'm with the Mexico's team, but we can for the situation it's happening in all the world. But I still training. I try to keep motivated. I try to stay in shape for being ready when all these things end and come back to the court stronger.
Mm-hmm. TJ, I think this is one for you. If there's an LPRT event near Mobile, I got to say that right, Mobile, Alabama, or Pensacola, Florida, would love to volunteer my time. Can you talk a little bit about where the tournaments are and if they're anywhere near there?
Last season we were in Florida. We were in Fort Lauderdale or Davie, Florida. So not too far from Pensacola, I guess. I understand there's some really great courses in Alabama. That's a state we've never played in, to my recollection, and we'd love to come there. But definitely, Davie, Florida should be in January of 2021, and we will love some help. So appreciate that. Again, reach out to me, tj@lprtour.com. I'd love to hear from you and see where you are and what your ideas are.
Okay, Jessica, one more video to show you. Let me just close off TJ's contacts. Here we go.
Oh, great rally. Down the line goes Parrilla. We're seeing the fist pumps now.
The fist bumps. Why do you love playing racquetball so much when, like you said, when you first started playing, you were playing other sports? What makes racquetball better than those sports for you?
I like a lot, like it's a very fast sport that you need to be strong in a lot of different ways, like not just mentally. You have to be fast, you have to have explosion on your legs, you have to be smart. I mean, you need to be on shape, and it's a sport that very exigent. I don't know if that's the right word in English, but I think it's a sport that you have to be prepared, you have to be in shape, and you have to train all your body on your mind. And I like that. I mean, I like have to work, have to improve for being better every time, every tournament, and every different situation.
And Sean wants to know, is there a past or current pro, probably not a current pro, that you've modeled your game after, or who would you say is your racquetball hero or heroine?
My racquetball hero, I think it's going to sound a little bit like very romantic. I don't know the word, like, but
Just say
Andre, it's a very big inspiration for me. I mean, when I started, my dad was a very good inspiration for me, but now my brother is one of the mm, most important players for me, because I saw him since he was a kid, 5 years old. He started to play when he was 5 years old, and I always see how he's working, how he's very exigent on the trainings, on his mind, and for me, he is one of my heroes in racquetball, because I really admire him a lot. Even that I'm older than him, I'm his biggest fan.
yeah, I've heard you when he's playing. I'm just as a fan.
Actually, I've heard her when she's cheering on her friends at an LPRT event. Irene, Irene.
I remember when
I'm very expressive. I mean,
I remember last year at the Alamo when my son came down with me, and you were playing, you were watching, and my son's like, "What's happening?" He remembers you well. Is there John wants to know, which tournament is your favorite?
one of my favorite tournament is the one, the Paola Longoria experience, that is in San Luis Potosí, because it's in my city where I live, where all my family can come to watch me play, and they put this pretty glass court, and I really enjoy it. So I think this is one of my favorites, but also the US Open. Oh my gosh, the US Open, I enjoy it every single year. I'm just waiting for it, because I like when you can see play men and women's and the doubles, and uh, meet a new people from different countries, from different cities on the US Open. I enjoy it a lot. But also always play at my city. It's one of my favorite things.
And if you could play mixed doubles with somebody, not Andre, because you can't play with him. Which player would you choose to play mixed doubles with?
Hi. I think I will go for Kane. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
He's gonna win. Yeah.
Why not?
Why
So,
not?
yeah, I would like to play with him. I think he never played mix. I
I don't.
never saw him play mix.
I think he did. I remember him playing mixed in Arizona, because I remember at the time one of the female players got hit in the calf by him. It may have been the last time he played mixed doubles, but he
Yeah, I
hit.
think Sorry, I think we'll be fun with him. I don't know.
Yeah, he was playing with Kim, his ex-wife at the time, and he hit
Oh.
the opponent on the mixed doubles team, Kim, Diane, in the calf, and I think that was may have been the end of her racquetball career. She got hit so hard.
Well, I will say, Jessica, it was a trick question because Randy was watching and he said me. You're supposed to say Randy.
Randy knows he's an important option when I have to decide with who play doubles. But you say in pro, I think. So if Randy wants to prepare for play pro, it's fine. We can play together.
Well, I went through. We want to be thoughtful of your time, and so we'll close the stream. But I wanted to show you a picture that I found of you that I took a few years ago.
Oh my God.
You remember this?
Yes, I remember that. That was with the Mexico's team, right?
San Luis 2016.
In San Luis Potosí.
And I love that picture
Actually,
because
in
it's
the
very.
club I train in La Loma.
Yeah, La Loma. It reminds me of you when I see it because you're so emotional on the court. And so as a photographer, I loved taking photos of you because of all the drama. Jessica, thank you so much for your time tonight and for sharing your experiences with everybody. And how, if they want to kind of ask you more questions, how can they find you on social media? Did you hear me?
Oh, I'm like Leona Parrilla on Instagram and also Jessica Parrilla on Facebook. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the hard work you're doing for the LPRT. Thank you for the people who stay with us in this live, for the questions and everything. I really enjoyed to talk with you guys, and I hope this thing happen fast and we come back to the tour for play again and enjoy it. For now, stay safe, stay at home, and keep in shape. Don't eat too much cake, TJ, because I'm watching you.
She didn't say that about me, so I'm okay. I can eat cake. Well, thank you, Jessica. Also, just remember we've got another guest, actually two guests next week joining us. Maria Renee Rodriguez and Gabby Martinez will be joining us to talk about their experiences growing up in Guatemala and playing for Team Guatemala and also playing on the LPRT. Also, Maria Renee is the head official, so we'll talk to her about some of the challenges of being an official, especially when she has to officiate Jessica, because, you know, Jessica's unbelievable. But for now, myself, Tim Baggers, TJ Bomba, and Jessica, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Tim.